your miles, maybe you're maintaining your miles, maybe you're walking a little bit more, running a little bit more, whatever. Your muscles do need a little help recovering. So what the massage tools that I have will do is they'll actually ease the tension and work out any knots that you find. So you can really target those areas and just loosen it up. So doing this regularly, meaning like every day, guys, I know it's challenging, but every day, will actually help with muscle soreness. So, but you have to be consistent, you have to do it regularly. To actually, like a good massage routine really doesn't take more than 5 to 10 minutes. So, and it is good. I know a lot of times we talk more about post-massage for recovery, but it's actually good to do it before you run as well. So if you do it before you run, it can actually, and this is just in general what massage does, but it can also increase your mobility a little bit. There was a study that was done that actually showed that it increased your mobility by 4%. So increasing your mobility is going to help your stride. So the better your stride is, the less likely you are to be injured. That doesn't mean injury can't happen. Injury can definitely happen. It's a way of the runner's life. But if we can do some things to kind of help prevent it, then that's good, because we want to keep running longer. So it also will release just stress on your muscles as well, and it'll start warming up and working out any little knots that you got during the day. So that way you aren't just adding to that. So hopefully that makes sense. Stretching is good to include as well, but stretching isn't going to take away those knots that build up. So, okay. So I'm going to talk to you first about the things that you should just have. So the massage tools that are like the staples. So they're not super expensive. So these are my three favorite tools. So I'm going to go through them individually, okay? So this tool, this one right here, this is called the Add-A-Day. It's the Type C. Add-A-Day does make a lot of different tools. This is my favorite. This is the one that we carry in the store. So Add-A-Day, you can see they have like these little balls, which are nice because they actually allow you to get a little bit deeper into specific areas. So you'll notice a lot of these tools allow you to target different areas. So just so you guys know, because I am going to forget to tell you how much this costs, and this is usually a question, this is $42, okay? So, and it's nice, it's small, it's not very big. It's like the size of my arm. So not that you can really tell entirely because you don't know how big my arm is, but it's about the size of my arm, so it's really easy to take to wherever you're going to run. If you're going to do a workout, take to the track, wherever. It's easy to take with you. So, the Add-A-Day stick. I'm only going to show you a couple things, because otherwise I would probably be here forever. So we're going to show you the calves first and the shins with the Add-A-Day stick, okay? So when you're using the Add-A-Day stick, you're just going to go up and down. And if you find a spot, I'm going to do my calf because my calves are the worst. My calves are always the most tender. So like right here on my calf, I don't know if you guys can see it, I hope you can. There's a tender spot, there's definitely a knot right there. You can stop over that spot and actually move your Add-A-Day stick where the ball is, side to side, up and down, and work out the knot. You don't want to stay over a spot too long. It might feel a little bit uncomfortable when you stop over a spot, but it shouldn't really hurt. If it's causing you a lot of pain, it's doing more damage than good. If it's really sore and all you can do is just roll over it, then do that. When you are massaging, you do want to do it slowly and mindfully, okay? So you don't want to do it really fast, because if you just do it really fast, you're not really doing a whole lot. Or if you do it slowly and feel out where those knots are, it's going to be a little bit more effective. So, okay? And you'll notice, my calves are really tight. So you'll notice that there's this little red thing right here on the Type C, and this is one of the reasons why I actually really like the Type C. So if you want to get your shin, you can sit this little red piece right on your shin, and it works it so well. It gets a little bit deeper than just the standard ball, and since that's smaller and a little bit more specific, it's really easy just to go right down it. So hopefully that makes sense. The nice thing about Add-A-Day is they actually have, and a couple of these things actually do have a tutorial video. So if there's a specific area that you want to know how to massage, you can actually just watch the tutorials. So it shows you how to pretty much massage any part of your body that needs to be massaged. One thing when massaging, you should only be massaging the tissue. Don't massage the bone. That's not going to really do much. Or the joints, okay? So it really should just be the muscle tissue. And if there's a specific spot that hurts, odds are it's actually coming from someplace else. One thing that I also get is I actually get some IT band pain sometimes. Usually it's right up in the hips. And that's going to come from just my legs being tight. So you don't necessarily need to go over the IT band. You should really just be rolling out your entire leg. If you're not rolling out your legs, your IT band is going to be tight as well. There are also some stretches that you can do for that would help as well. So, do you have any questions?
Not yet for those.
Oh, good. Okay. So this is, like I said, Type C Add-A-Day. Okay, really great tool, $42. This is nice too because you can use it on the couch. So those of you that like to not recover because you just want to sit on your couch and watch TV, this is great because you can actually just sit on your couch and use it. So you don't have to get onto the floor like I am to be able to use this, and it's not as challenging as my next tool that I'm going to show you, which is the foam roller. Okay, I need a little space for this one. So, foam roller. So there's a variety of foam rollers. We carry the Grid by Trigger Point. It's definitely the best universal roller. So rollers do actually come in different densities, and based on preference is really how you're going to choose the density. The harder the density, or the more dense it is, the deeper it is going to get, where if it's softer, it's not. But the nice thing about something like this is you can put more pressure on it if you want to. So if you are like me, you do have really tender calves, specifically for myself. I don't like something that's super dense because it hurts. It hurts way too much. So this is great because it's kind of right in the middle. It's not super dense, but it is dense enough where it is going to be able to get deep into the tissue. You can also see there are little ridges, and that's just to get deeper into your tissue. So this is a little bit more complicated because you do have to get onto the floor. It can be a little bit of a workout for some, so that's why the Add-A-Day stick is kind of nice. It is also a little bulkier, so it's not going to fit quite as well if you travel frequently, like as the Add-A-Day stick. Those of you that have kids that do track or cross country or any sport, I know I'm talking a little bit more about running, but honestly, any sport you should be using something like this. This is a little bit easier to travel with for school, and another tool that I'm going to show you in a second. So this is easier to put in a backpack. Okay? All right. So foam rolling. So it's kind of the same idea as the Add-A-Day stick. So we'll do the calves first. So with the calves, you're going to start at the ankle, and you're just going to roll up. So if we have anybody new joining, I just want to tell you the deals that we have going on. So 20% off of whatever massage tool that I show you today. And that goes until the end of the day tomorrow, so you can call the store if you'd like tomorrow. And you can do curbside pickup. There is also a link for the order form if you wanted to order one tonight and have it ready for you tomorrow as well. So there's also this little rock tape giveaway that you can get. I did talk about rock tape earlier. If I need, I'll do it again at the end of the video, okay? But, all right, back to foam rolling. So this is, most of the time you're gonna hear people talk about foam rolling. So what you're gonna do with your calf is you're just gonna go slowly over, and then when I feel The knot, which there's one right here, you're just gonna rock back and forth a little bit, okay? And when you're using your foam roller, you wanna make sure that you get the outside and the inside. But because it is your body weight, you can control how much pressure you put on it. So if it's a little too hard, just lift up a little bit more on it. So that way you're not putting quite as much pressure on your leg. But it is also nice because this added stick, you can only use your arm muscles, where this, you can use your body weight. So if you do want something a little bit deeper, sometimes this is a little bit easier. Okay. Hamstring, same idea. You're just gonna roll over, but.
Just back up this way a little bit.
Okay. So you're just gonna roll over, feel a spot, roll over it, back and forth. Quads, this is also another area. You can get a real good core workout, guys, when you do your quads. See, just like that. Okay? And if you want to do your adductors, you just do it on the inside, just like that. This is a little more awkward to do though, especially since I keep running into the chair. Okay, so staple, most runners have something like this. That was obviously just like a quick showing of foam rolling. You should, like I said, do it for at least 5 to 10 minutes before and after. It really does help before. I have definitely found myself when I do massage for a few minutes before, usually I like my added stick for the before, I do feel better while I'm running. So this retails for $35. So, okay. So this is the grid. Okay, the next thing. So the next thing is from Trigger Point as well. So Trigger Point also has really good tutorial videos. If you Google Trigger Point and there's some area, like you can do your upper body with Trigger Point as well with a foam roller, well, with both things. They do have good tutorials to specifically go over certain areas that you want covered, okay? Okay. This is actually my favorite tool. This is the MB5 by Trigger Point. See, it's just a ball. Okay, this I find gets just deeper and it's a little bit more specific to different areas. You can move it around a little bit better than the foam roller, and it gets a little bit deeper than the foam roller. You use it just like a foam roller, okay? So you literally, hitting the carpet. So to do my hamstring, get down on the ground and use it. So because it's a ball, it definitely, you can pinpoint areas a little bit better than on the foam roller. One thing you can do too when you're rolling out your hamstrings is you can actually lift your leg and it will change how the muscle is stretched, so you can actually massage it a little bit better. So if there's like right there, there's a knot. So if I just go down and then back up, it'll actually work the knot out a little bit. But remember, you don't want to stay there too long. Okay, just a couple seconds, and then move on. You can come back to it later if you need to. If you wait too long on a spot, it could cause more issues. So just quickly, and then move on. Okay, so this is my favorite tool. This is the other thing that's really easy to like school or to take to the gym. So like after work, if you're going to the gym, when gyms reopen, you can easily take this and do roll out at the gym. Okay.